Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. This is Connie with Prairie Paper Crafts. I want to welcome you to our March edition of the Christmas All Year Collab 2024. This is hosted by Betty with Scrap Passion 01 here on YouTube. There are several collaborators involved. I'm going to leave a list of the collaborators down in the description box, so please be sure to check them out also. Got some great crafters here. Today I'm going to be sharing with you several different Christmas tags that I created. Very simple, very quick, but just had a lot of fun putting them together. But first, I'm going to show you the tags that I used. Now, some of these have been in my stash. I don't know if they're still available, even where I got them. A couple of them are maybe a little newer, so I'll try to get information I have as I have it. This first one looks like this. This was actually gifted from me. It's very possibly it was purchased from Timu. I'm not sure. Uh, I don't know the item number. I don't know if it's gonna. No, I don't know if I can get it to focus. Anyway, on here it says if I can read it, 5439649 277. Yeah, I don't think it'll too much weight and stuff. I'm sorry. Anyway, that one was gifted to me, and then I use these. These are from AliExpress. They are quite. Well, I shouldn't say old, but I used the second to the smallest one on these. And again, I don't have a tag or anything. I apologize. This one I do. This one I think I got from Amazon. It might have been directly from uh, AliExpress. I'm not sure. It's from KS Crafts. It's the elegant tag. It is here. The item is showing X. I don't know if it's zeros or O's, but 002. C is in Tango, K, V is in Victor, N is in Nancy, 3, X is in X-ray. And I use the smallest two tags together. Sometimes I just use the smallest one. Sometimes I use the scallops one separate with those. And now these, excuse me, I'm trying to get it open. So I have them here. I put a bunch together, but I just use the smallest, if we can find it. Because I know I didn't buy these together. I'm almost positive. I think it was this size, the smallest of the Christmas tree dies. There's I shouldn't say that. I don't know. There's another one in here. Maybe use the smaller one yet. I think three sizes. I'm not positive, to be honest, but I used that set. And sorry I have to put these back, or I will lose things. I have a habit of losing my dies. I was working with some last night, and I was so upset, but I did find them. But yeah, I'm very good at that. Okay, then I have the Tim Holtz Christmas dies. They are the Holiday Greens Mini, and said it's 661597. That up if you can see. 661597. I use this repeatedly. I would be quite lost without this set. And then I have that these are very old. These are Lawn Fawn Stitch Hill borders. Again, I don't know if they're still available. It's item L, F as in Frank, 772. But those are quite loved too. And then this is a newer set I got from Spellbinders. It's the layered poinsettia, and it's item S5. No, excuse me, S is in Sam 5 dash 055. See it up there. I think I got this just last year sometime. I'm not sure. No idea. But let's go ahead and get started to keep you too long here. There's one thing I didn't share with you. It's the to and from set. It's a tag I got quite a while ago. If you want to know, I can bring it out. I just don't remember exactly. And I've used paper from my stash. That's one thing I love about making cards and tags. I got rid of a bunch of paper, so that was a nice thing. But I used the scalloped tag on this, one of the scallop tags. The to and from stamps are from one stamp set, but I don't remember which. I can find it if you want me to find it for you. I gladly do that and put it back in the description box. And if I remember, I'll do that anyway. But this is an image from Nitwit Collections. Sorry, I couldn't think. I do have a few in here. I just did print and cut with my Cricut. I had some already cut, and that was my thinking. A couple people had asked me for some small Christmas tags for this year, and I thought, well, this is great. This gets rid of my some of my stash and stuff, and just very easy to do. So that's what I put together. The bows, excuse me, one moment. Sorry about that. The bows are all cut on all of my tags. They're cut with the Cricut. They are from a bow die, 3D bow from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. I was trying to keep these tags fairly simple, but I didn't want to put ribbon bows on, so I thought I'll put some paper bows on. I didn't even put jingle bells or anything, or really any bling other than a little glitter and stuff, only because most Christmas tags, they're taken off the package and they're thrown away. But I wanted them to look halfway decent when they're presented. So I thought they all turned out kind of cute. I either use baker's twine or crochet thread for the string, and I keep it somewhat long so the recipient can cut it where they need to. But the sentiment is also from Nitwit Collections. So that's my first one. I'm going to put it up here. I'm not going to probably have room for all of them, so. And then I have another image from Nitwit Collections. The paper is actually from Nitwit Collections also. I I know all of the Nitwit Collection uh, paper pieces, excuse me, print and cut pieces, images are from Christmas Critters or Christmas Critters 2. I can't remember the exact title of it, but a lot of fun images in there. And Penguin Kisses, the sentiments were all from there. And here's that Christmas tree die I just put on there. And then here's where I used the Stitch Tail Borders die on the glittered paper, but you just can't see it real well, all of it. And then again, to and from on the back. And now this one is a different print and cut image, and I don't remember where it's from. Just say Merry Christmas on there. And this is the tag a little bit better on the back, you can see. The poinsettia is done with the spellbinder's die, and then the little greens. If you have the Martha Stewart punch that does this, you could do the same thing. That die is also in the greenery dies that I have. This green is probably not coming through very well, but it's a very, very dark, like a pine or something. I'm not sure, but it's very pretty, but it's just very dark on there. And then I put the little styrofoam balls, and those were gifted to me from a good friend of mine, Deb. Thank you. And if you need to know where all the designs that are not from the two that I know, I can look it up. I have so many that I don't have a clue where they're all from, honestly. They're all from Etsy sellers. Um, I don't know if you can see on here, there is a slight line around there. Well, for some reason, my Cricut didn't want to pick that up, so I had to go back in and put another offset in. Some of them, it took a long time. You'll see, I'll show you one, but it's not picking up that line. It's picking up all of the little images around, so it took quite a while, but I love how they turned out. Very, very pretty. So this is just the scallop tag itself again. And I used, I didn't bring these dies out, but they're spellbinders, very old ovals, some other classics, and then just two layers of that. Again, the spellbinders die and the greenery die from the Tim Holtz collection. So I live in a farming community, and so that would be good. I've got some other pieces, tags too, that I've made to do with farming. So, okay, this one is from Polkadoodles, the Holly Gingerbread set, I believe. I got it last year, and I think it's maybe think it came out the year before. I can't remember exactly, but thought that was fun. I put a little bit of Nouveau glitter drops on the hat and the icing on the gingerbread. And in a couple of them, this one, for example, I put some pops of colored drops on the berries. So that's in a few places. But this is, again, used to Stitch Hill border die. Like I said, just quick little tags, but I had fun making them. They were a lot of fun. This is one that honestly, the print and cut to get the offset took a long time because if you see each of those little spikes like on the greenery and stuff, it had to go around and pick all those little beads. It had to pick all of that up. So it did take some time, but I'm very happy with the way it turned out. And I am not sure. I believe this is just done on, yep, I can tell by the feel of it, some digital paper that's designed for digital printing. So I was quite happy with the overall image of it. That or I also use photo paper, Canon photo paper. So again, just made the poinsettia and the little styrofoam balls and some greenery in there. And then just one of the smaller tags. Again, I was just trying to keep my tags a little smaller. I usually make quite like 5 or 6 inch by about 3.5, 4 inch tags. Well, not all packages need that big of a tag. So I'm going to be making those also, but I wanted some smaller ones too. So, because they liked those last year a lot too. But this is again from Nitwit Collections. Again, it's not picking up, I'm sorry, the color very well. That is a dark, dark green. So, and yeah, just thinking on this, I just put some Nouveau glitter drops on it. Just to give it a little bit of color. I don't use a lot because they're going to be thrown away. It's just, they make a nice presentation on the cards. So, get another one from Nitwit Collections from the Christmas Critters. And I changed up I have the to and from tag set. The stamp set has several different fonts on it, so that was fun. This piece out of glitter, it is actually part of that tag. There was a separate piece of this tag. I think this tag would be fun for Halloween. But and I used different colors, not all ordinary Christmas colors. I just kind of brought in some brightness for the kids and stuff, and had fun with that. So that's another one I did. And then Little Santa. And this was just, oh, I see I have to do some erasing. Leave it to me. And this one I purposely put crooked because it just goes with our family. Nobody drives very well, so I thought it was something whimsical. The kids would get a charge out of it. Now, on the headlights, I don't think it's going to pick up real well. I did put glossy accents on it. Shows better in person. Just gives it some character. And I put a little bit of I didn't put any drops on the berries because they are so tiny, but I did put glitter on the snowball on his hat. And then the last one I have for you to share today, and I was trying to go with a little bit more of a country feel. That's why I used the checkered black for the bow. But this is again a print and cut. And I have some beautiful images if you're more into the vintage images and stuff. So I just wanted to add a little bit of that because the whimsical's fine for the kids and stuff, but for a little bit older people, sometimes it's nice to have something they can relate to also. So I thought these were very pretty. But anyway, that is my project. If you have any questions, please do leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Otherwise, I want to thank you for joining me and be sure to join the other collaborators uh, on this project also. Otherwise, have a great day. Take care.